In an age where global and domestic uncertainties loom larger than ever, preparedness is not just a principle, but a necessary investment in safety and peace of mind. Drawing from a recent advisory by the Department of Homeland Security, there's an undeniable emphasis on the need for individuals and families to take proactive steps towards emergency preparedness. With the warning comes a list of 8 preps, critical items and measures the department urges Americans to stockpile and implement to ensure resilience in the face of unforeseen disasters or crises. This guide aims to dissect these recommendations, breaking down the essential components of a well-stocked and ready household, from natural disasters striking without warning to unforeseen pandemics or critical infrastructure failures. The potential scenarios are as varied as they are daunting. By adhering to the Department of Homeland Security's guidance, individuals can mitigate the impact of such events on their daily lives. This introduction sets the stage for a detailed exploration of the 8 preps, offering insights into not only what to store and prepare, but also how to think critically about readiness, ensuring that you and your loved ones remain safe, secure, and ahead of the curve in times of crisis. First aid kit. Injuries and illnesses surge during emergencies due to increased accidents, exposure to unfamiliar environments, and often unsanitary conditions. This surge underscores the indispensable role of a well-stocked first aid kit in minimizing health risks and providing immediate care when professional medical help may not be readily available. A first aid kit is far more than just a collection of medical supplies. It is a beacon of safety and reassurance in the chaos that often accompanies disasters. The functionality of a first aid kit encompasses addressing minor injuries like cuts, scrapes, and burns, which can prevent infections and other complications. But its value extends to potentially life-saving interventions for more serious conditions, such as managing bleeding or ensuring someone can breathe properly until professional medical help can be secured. This dual role makes the first aid kit an essential component of any emergency preparedness plan. Customization of the first aid kit further enhances its value, tailoring its contents to meet the specific health needs of your family, including prescription medications, allergy remedies, and any other specialized items that might be needed. Customization ensures that in times of crisis, the vulnerabilities of each family member can be addressed, reducing the risk of medical complications and providing peace of mind amidst uncertainty. However, owning a first aid kit is only part of the solution. The knowledge and training on how to use the contents effectively are equally important. Basic first aid training can empower individuals to act confidently and competently in emergency situations, making optimal use of the kit's components. This education can transform the contents of a box into a powerful tool for preserving health and life. The components of a first aid kit are carefully chosen to address a wide range of medical situations. Key items such as various sizes of bandages, antiseptic wipes, antibiotic ointment, gauze pads, adhesive tape, scissors, tweezers, pain relievers, gloves, and a thermometer form the backbone of any effective first aid kit. These items, selected for their versatility and necessity, ensure that a broad spectrum of injuries and conditions can be managed. Maintenance and storage of the first aid kit are also critical aspects of preparedness. Regular checks to replace expired items and ensure that supplies remain in good condition are necessary to maintain the kit's readiness. Opting for waterproof storage and ensuring the kit is easily accessible to all household members further optimizes its usefulness in an emergency. The recommendation to have smaller first aid kits in multiple locations, such as your car, workplace, and emergency go bag, embodies the principle of comprehensive preparedness. It acknowledges the unpredictability of emergencies and the need for readiness at all times in all places. This approach ensures that wherever you are, the capability to provide immediate medical care is within reach. 7. Lighting and power sources. The Department of Homeland Security emphasizes this aspect by urging individuals to stockpile not just food and water, but also reliable sources of lighting and power. This recommendation acknowledges the multifaceted challenges posed by the absence of electricity, from navigating safely in the dark to staying informed and connected. The ability to manage these challenges is crucial for both physical safety and mental well-being during emergencies. Power loss during disasters disrupts daily life in profound ways. It affects our ability to move around safely, perform necessary tasks, and stay informed through communication devices. Moreover, it can severely impact the management of extreme temperatures, which is vital for comfort and survival, especially in harsh weather conditions. Recognizing these challenges, the Department of Homeland Security advises on several key items and strategies to ensure resilience during power outages. Among the recommended emergency kit components are flashlights and headlamps, preferably LED for their longevity and brightness. These tools are indispensable for navigating safely in the absence of natural or electrical light, reducing the risk of injury. Additionally, maintaining a good stock of batteries with consideration for rechargeable options and a solar charger ensures that these lighting devices remain operational throughout the duration of an emergency. The inclusion of solar-powered and hand crank lights in an emergency kit further exemplifies the importance of versatility in power sources. These devices often come with extra features such as radios and USB ports, offering more than just illumination. They can keep individuals informed through radio broadcasts and allow for the charging of communication devices, thereby maintaining a crucial link to the outside world. Traditional lighting options like candles, along with matches or lighters, are also recommended, albeit with caution due to the inherent fire risk. In situations where other lighting sources may fail or run out, candles can provide a steady source of light, though they necessitate vigilant fire safety practices. For more substantial power needs, portable solar panels and generators present a clean, renewable source of energy. These devices can power critical items such as medical equipment or heating and cooling systems, making them especially important for individuals with specific health needs or in extreme temperatures. Fuel power generators, while useful, come with their own set of considerations, particularly the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning, underscoring the importance of safe operation and proper ventilation. The Department of Homeland Security's advice does not stop at merely acquiring these items. It extends to the proactive management of these resources. Regular checks on the condition of supplies, ensuring all household members are familiar with how to operate the equipment, and safe storage away from living and sleeping areas are all part of maintaining readiness for power outages. 6. Clothing and bedding. The ability to adapt to changing environmental conditions is vital for survival and comfort. Recognizing this, the Department of Homeland Security emphasizes the importance of stockpiling appropriate clothing as a critical aspect of emergency preparedness. This guidance is not merely about having enough clothes, but focuses on the strategic selection of attire that can be easily layered to accommodate fluctuating temperatures and weather conditions. The concept of layered clothing serves as a versatile approach to maintaining body temperature and protection against the elements, which can be unpredictable in post-disaster scenarios. The base layer, often overlooked in its importance, is the foundation of effective layered clothing. Moisture-wicking materials are recommended for this innermost layer, as they play a crucial role in managing body moisture by drawing sweat away from the skin. This is essential for keeping the body dry and warm, as dampness on the skin can lead to rapid heat loss, especially in cold conditions. Properly chosen base layers can also provide comfort and reduce the risk of skin irritation during extended periods of wear. Mid-layers serve as the insulating component of the layering system, trapping air close to the body to retain warmth. Materials such as fleece or wool are ideal for mid-layers due to their excellent balance of insulation and breathability. In colder environments, the ability to adjust the amount and thickness of mid-layers allows individuals to regulate their body temperature efficiently as activity levels and external temperatures change. This adaptability is crucial for conserving energy and maintaining core body temperature in challenging conditions. The outer layer plays a defensive role, protecting against wind, rain, and snow. Waterproof and windproof materials are essential features of effective outer layers, ensuring that individuals remain dry and shielded from the chilling effects of wind and wet weather. Equally important is the outer layer's breathability, which allows moisture from sweat to escape, preventing condensation buildup inside the layers that could lead to wetness and discomfort. Beyond the core layering system, accessories such as hats, gloves, and sturdy footwear complement the protective clothing strategy. Hats and gloves are critical for minimizing heat loss from the head and hands, areas where blood vessels are close to the skin surface and susceptible to rapid cooling. Sturdy, comfortable footwear is indispensable for navigating through rough terrains or debris-strewn areas following a disaster. Proper footwear not only protects against foot injuries, but also provides stability and support for moving safely in uncertain environments. Thermal blankets and sleeping bags further extend the Department of Homeland Security's recommendations for thermal regulation and protection. Compact and lightweight, thermal blankets can be lifesavers in situations where traditional heating options are unavailable, reflecting body heat back to the individual to prevent hypothermia. Sleeping bags, chosen based on the climate of the area, offer tailored protection against extreme cold or provide comfort in milder conditions. When combined with sleeping pads for ground insulation, they form an effective system for restorative rest, which is crucial for maintaining physical and mental resilience in the aftermath of a disaster. Rain gear, including waterproof and windproof jackets, ensures readiness for inclement weather, protecting against rain and wind that can lead to hypothermia and discomfort. The emphasis on waterproofing underscores the need for protection against not just precipitation, but also other sources of moisture that might be encountered in post-disaster settings. 5. Water. Understanding the critical importance of water in emergency situations, the Department of Homeland Security emphasizes water purification as a key preparedness action. When disasters strike, access to clean drinking water can be severely compromised, making the ability to purify available water essential for survival. This necessity stems not only from the need for hydration, which becomes even more crucial under stress or physical exertion, but also for maintaining sanitation to prevent the spread of diseases and for the preparation of many types of emergency food supplies that require water. The methods of water purification highlighted by the DHS include the use of unscented bleach, water filters, purification tablets, and boiling. Each of these methods has its own application and effectiveness, offering options for different scenarios. For instance, using unscented bleach is a simple yet effective way to kill bacteria and viruses in water, making it safe to drink. Typically, a specific amount of bleach is added to water and it must sit for a certain period before it is considered potable. This method is particularly useful when large quantities of water need to be purified quickly with minimal resources. Water filters and purification tablets offer portable solutions that are especially valuable for individuals on the move. Filters can remove pathogens and contaminants, making questionable water sources safe for consumption. Purification tablets, which often contain iodine or chlorine, serve a similar purpose and are compact, making them easy to carry in an emergency kit. Boiling water is one of the most reliable methods to purify water, as the high temperatures kill a wide range of pathogens. In situations where fuel and a heat source are available, boiling can ensure water safety without the need for chemical treatments. The emphasis on water purification in DHS's recommendations acknowledges a reality faced during emergencies. The possibility that stored water supplies may run out or become compromised. Not everyone has the capacity to store the recommended amount of water, approximately 1,460 gallons per year for a family of 4 due to space or resource limitations. Therefore, knowing how to purify water becomes a vital skill, enabling individuals and families to make use of available water sources, ensuring their continued hydration and health in the face of disaster. For reliable communication devices. In the face of emergencies, the Department of Homeland Security strongly advocates for the stockpiling of essential communication tools within emergency kits, emphasizing the critical role that reliable communication plays during crises. This recommendation arises from the understanding that during disasters, traditional communication networks can become unreliable or completely non-functional. Immediate access to updates is crucial for ensuring safety, making informed evacuation decisions, and maintaining a connection with the outside world, which can be vital for both physical and mental well-being. Among the recommended communication tools are battery-powered or hand-crank radios, which become indispensable when power outages occur. These radios ensure that individuals have access to real-time updates and emergency broadcasts, even when electricity is not available. Power banks and solar chargers are also highlighted as essential items, addressing the need to keep mobile devices charged. In today's interconnected world, smartphones serve not just as communication devices, but also as tools for accessing digital maps, emergency services, and receiving alerts. Hence, maintaining their functionality during emergencies is paramount. The DHS also recognizes the importance of having satellite phones in areas known for poor or non-existent cell service. In remote locations or situations where cellular networks are down, satellite phones can serve as critical lifelines, allowing individuals to reach out for help or to assure family members of their safety. Furthermore, the inclusion of emergency whistles and emergency kits caters to scenarios where technology fails or cannot be relied upon. A whistle can signal for help and can be heard over long distances by rescuers or other survivors. Preparation extends beyond merely stockpiling these tools. The DHS on the importance of preparing an emergency contact list in print, acknowledging that digital devices may run out of power or get damaged. Conducting drills on using alternative communication methods ensures that in the heat of the moment, individuals are not left figuring out how to operate these essential tools. Familiarizing oneself with emergency broadcast stations on the radio is another recommended preparatory step, ensuring that one knows exactly where to turn for official updates and instructions during a disaster. 3. Sanitation and hygiene supplies. In the wake of a disaster, maintaining sanitation and hygiene emerges as a critical aspect of ensuring health and well-being, especially when conventional waste management services are disrupted and access to clean water becomes limited. The Department of Homeland Security underscores the importance of this facet of preparedness, urging individuals to stockpile essential supplies that cater to sanitation and hygiene needs. This emphasis is rooted in the understanding that post-disaster, the risk of illness escalates significantly due to the potential spread of germs in environments where standard hygiene practices cannot be maintained. Among the essential supplies, toilet paper stands out as a basic yet often overlooked necessity. Its role in maintaining personal cleanliness cannot be overstated, highlighting how even the simplest items become invaluable in emergency situations. Similarly, sanitary wipes and hand sanitizers play a pivotal role in enabling hand cleanliness in the absence of running water. These items become frontline defenses against the transmission of diseases, emphasizing the adage that prevention is better than cure. The inclusion of portable toilets in the list of recommended supplies addresses scenarios where plumbing facilities are rendered non-operational. In the aftermath of severe disasters, the infrastructure damage can lead to extended periods without functional sewage systems, making portable toilets a critical component of sanitation solutions. Additionally, garbage bags are highlighted not only for their primary function in waste management, but also for their versatility in emergency situations where they can serve multiple purposes ranging from makeshift rain ponchos to temporary storage containers. Personal hygiene items including menstrual products, diapers, toothpaste, and toothbrushes underscore the necessity of catering to the diverse needs of all family members. Maintaining personal hygiene contributes significantly to an individual's sense of dignity and normalcy in times of crisis. Disinfectants and bleach are identified as vital for cleaning surfaces and potentially treating water, further illustrating the multifaceted approach to hygiene and sanitation in emergency preparedness. 2. Food. And in the realm of disaster preparedness, the importance of maintaining an adequate supply of non-perishable food cannot be overstated. The types of food to store require careful consideration with a focus on items that are not only long-lasting but also nutritious and easy to prepare. Canned goods emerge as a primary choice due to their long shelf life and minimal preparation requirements. These can include a variety of vegetables, fruits, meats, and fish, offering a range of nutrients and flavors to support a balanced diet. Rice staples such as rice and beans are also highlighted for their versatility and high nutritional value, serving as fundamental components of meals that can be easily stored and prepared. Hydrated or freeze-dried foods offer another valuable option for long-term food storage. These products undergo processes that remove moisture, significantly extending their shelf life while preserving nutritional content. When rehydrated, these foods can provide a semblance of freshness and taste that might be missing from other non-perishable items, contributing positively to both physical health and morale. Recognizing the diversity of dietary needs among individuals and families, the Department of Homeland Security advises accounting for any specific dietary restrictions when stockpiling food. This consideration ensures that all family members can maintain their usual diets as much as possible, minimizing the stress and potential health issues that can arise from sudden dietary changes. Preparation and cooking methods are also crucial elements to consider. Opting for foods that require minimal water and cooking is advisable given that utilities may be unavailable or limited post-disaster. Exploring alternative cooking methods such as camping stoves or grills can provide viable solutions for preparing meals when traditional kitchen appliances are not an option. The practice of food rotation is emphasized as well, highlighting the need to regularly check and update the food supply to avoid the risk of consuming expired items. This proactive approach not only ensures the safety and nutritional value of the stored food, but also helps in managing inventory and minimizing waste. Lastly, the inclusion of comfort foods like chocolate, tea, and coffee in the emergency food supply is recommended. These items, while seemingly trivial, can play a significant role in boosting morale and providing psychological comfort during stressful times. Careful attention to expiration dates and storage conditions is necessary to ensure these treats remain enjoyable when needed. 1. Prescription medications and over-the-counter drugs. In the comprehensive checklist of emergency preparedness, the Department of Homeland Security places significant emphasis on the inclusion of prescription and over-the-counter drugs in emergency kits. This directive underscores a critical aspect of disaster readiness that often goes overlooked until the moment of need arises. The rationale behind this guidance is rooted in the reality that following a disaster, access to healthcare facilities and pharmacies can be severely compromised or entirely cut off. This disruption poses a serious risk, especially for individuals with chronic health conditions who rely on medication to maintain their health and well-being. The importance of having a sufficient supply of prescription medications on hand cannot be overstated. In the event of a disaster, the usual channels through which these medications are acquired may become inaccessible, leaving individuals without the means to manage their health conditions. To mitigate this risk, the Department of Homeland Security advises securing at least a 2-week supply of prescription medications as part of an emergency kit. However, recognizing that some conditions may require a more extensive supply, individuals are encouraged to consult with their healthcare providers to determine the appropriate amount needed for an emergency stash. This is particularly important for controlled substances, where obtaining an additional supply may require special consideration and approval from a healthcare professional. In addition to prescription medications, a well-stocked emergency kit should include a selection of over-the-counter drugs. These medications play a vital role in addressing common ailments and minor injuries that may arise during a disaster situation. Stockpiling OTC medications such as acetaminophen and ibuprofen for pain and fever, antihistamines for allergies, and anti-diarrheal treatments can provide crucial relief and prevent minor health issues from escalating into more serious problems. Furthermore, it's essential not to overlook the need for specialized medications, including inhalers for asthma, epinephrine auto-injectors for severe allergic reactions, insulin for diabetes, and any other regularly used specialized medications that support an individual's specific health needs. Proper storage and management of these medications are equally important considerations. Medications should be kept in their original packaging to avoid confusion and stored in a cool, dry place to preserve their efficacy.